See, things have come to head, time out for scare you, scary route today. And follow us down Courage Lane, they cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage, not this intoxicating. This is far more tragic than what's comprehended. This has got to stop. I don't understand everything as a man. I'm authorized by God to make this petition. Believe it, especially when you hate and aim to kill a man.
Clap me down in here. All right. I love this show. Welcome back to the first show of the year, TOTB, the dopest show out there in the streets, man. Listen, Happy New Year to all our followers. Like, share, subscribe. Be sure you get in tune with the hottest show in the streets, the nominated show of the streets. Let's give a clap to that, man.
Yes.
Big time. If you don't know, you know, Thinking Outside the Box has been nominated for Podcast of the Year, the 312 Awards. Go and vote, man. You already know the hottest show out there is going to give you what you need.
Oh, definitely.
Go to 312awards.com and you'll see TOTB Thinking Outside the Box. Just click that button and you know the winners already. You feel me? So glad to be back in the building, man. Listen, it's been a long, crazy winter. We ain't even halfway done yet. My Bears took a loss. We're going to get into that too. Don't worry about it. I'm still rapping for them. Okay. We all good. So much has happened, man. We got some dope guests. But first and foremost, welcome back to the show. All right. Oh, my God. Be sure you go follow us, TOTB_show on TikTok and IG. TOTB, the dopest on Facebook. Listen, we are trending all over the world, nominated because of y'all, man. So thank you to our followers and subscribers. Be sure you go get in tune, comment on what we're talking about, and share, of course. Man, shout out to our lovely audience. Shout out to Indie Network. We back in the building, and 2026 is about to be the takeoff year for TOTB. You feel me?
Episode 75.
Let's do it. Let's get the thinkers and our guest involved and introduced here. Sitting right next to me is Captain Controversial himself, Mr. Moolah Monster. Where can they find you, bro?
I was thinking that this season you would go by another name.
I don't know, man.
Because it's been like, this is ridiculous,
I don't know, man.
I didn't calm down a little bit.
You did. I will give you that.
Okay.
You did.
All right. Marvelous. But listen, follow me at moolahmonster.com. You can find some of the best streetwear, man, in Chicago. You can find some of my behind-the-scenes footage of TOTB. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give a couple of shots out too, man, because they've been looking out for it. Our audio has been going crazy.
Yep.
So Detroit, Atlanta, Texas, Joe, we got to hit those cities up, man. They've been really checking in with us, man.
We'll be there.
Man, we had some Australia, Nigeria.
Okay.
Man, you know, so, man, shouts out to y'all, man, for, you know, keeping us, you know, focused.
Yeah.
We try to stay focused, right?
We be all over the place, man, but you know, y'all bring us right back together. Yeah. So shout out to y'all. Vegas, we ain't forgot about you. We are doing a show in Vegas soon.
Yes.
So we heard y'all, and we coming to y'all city, man. So y'all be ready for us, all right? So that's
I can't wait for the Vegas too.
Vegas gonna be nice.
I ain't gonna need I have fun out there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So be in tune for when we promote the Vegas show. And then, you know, you come out there and hang with us that weekend, all right? But we're going to keep y'all updated with that, all right? Right next to Moolah, my man, fashion designer, courtesy of DBR. Let's give a hand clap to the homie Rich Garner.
Yes.
My dog. What's up, bro? Where can they find you at?
Find me on Instagram, SAMEOLE 20. On Instagram, that's my personal page, or courtesy of DBR on Instagram. I also have a website, courtesyofdbr.com. You can buy clothes, custom merch, one-on-ones, or you can buy just t-shirts. I got socks, it's duffel bags, book bags, overcoats, everything.
I love that.
Everything.
Go crazy. I love that. Welcome to the show, bro.
Man, appreciate you guys for having me,
for
man.
sure. I want you
Really
to know,
appreciate
if I still had hair, my hair would be just like yours. I'm bald now, but it's okay. All right? That's what I would look like if I had hair. Just so y'all know that. Right next to him, man, actor, comedian, also fashion designer, Hand clap to Roger Sanders. There we go. My dog. What's up, bro? Where can they find you at?
Facebook is Roger Wayne Sanders.
Okay.
Follow me on Facebook as that. That's my personal page. You can, all the updates, acting, comedy, fashion. IG is Roger _Roger Sanders.
Nice.
And the same thing there. You just follow me and you can stay updated with everything I got going on.
That's what's up, bro. Welcome to the show, man.
I
I'm glad
appreciate
you're
y'all.
here.
Thank y'all for having me.
Let's do it. Right next to him, artist, pastor, and the overall balance to this show. D Jenkins, man. What's up, man? Where can they find you?
What's going on, great people? You can find me at D Jenkins _25 on IG. Of course, D Jenkins on Facebook, my personal page. And of course, TOTB _ show on YouTube. And D Jenkins, all streaming platforms.
Hey.
Get in tune with the music. Wake up, young boys. This a breeze. Man, get in tune and stay in tune. Blessings.
For sure.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm the voice of Vibes, RMF, host of the Nightcap radio show on Tuesday nights, my radio Chicago. And of course, you can find me right here at TOTB. Reggie Ford on Facebook. And look, with that being said, we are
Thinking outside the box.
Man, it feels so good to be back, man.
Yeah.
We got so much to talk about. It's only January and the world is already in flux. Chicago will be 70 degrees tomorrow, snowing the next day. We just live in a world in Chicago where, it's always, you never know what you're going to face. But we got a lot that we want to talk about, man. So if you are out there tuning in, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and comment. Go ahead and share. Get in tune with the conversation as we talk to these good brothers. We're going to get in that bag. So wait for that. D Jenkins, man, what we talking about, bro?
Man, today we blessed, man, with the talent that we got up here. These gifted young men up here with us, man, and we want to talk about the state of fashion in today's society.
State of fashion.
And it might be easy for y'all. Usually we don't give our guests, such an easy topic. But that's according to their niche or whatnot.
Yeah.
But now we really want to talk about it because sometimes it could look like it's a separation between the youth and the older generation. But then you turn around and you see that a lot of older generation, they leading the youth into wearing what they want just based off of like entertainment, popularity.
Yeah.
For instance, you look at the or is it the other way? Or is the youth actually influencing the older generation? And then because I look at it, and the reason I want to talk because I look at my son, like my high school. I got 5 kids, right? But I got one that's a freshman in high school, and a lot of the kids, they into the joggers a lot, and Asics. You know what I mean? but then and they wearing them a lot of time. They're a little snug. But then you turn around and you seeing them back wearing the baggy clothes now.
Yeah.
Whereas a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago, you see somebody with baggy clothes, they'll laugh at them like, dang, he's stuck in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want where do you think the state of fashion is? Do you think it's something that's being governed by a certain gender? Do you think it's something that's being governed by a certain age bracket? Or do you think it's at a good place, whereas it could be influenced just off of style?
I love that. So y'all see what we talking about for the first half. We got these educated brothers that's going to help us out with this here. I definitely want to know their opinion because the state of fashion has definitely changed throughout the years. I mean, I remember when Dennis Rodman was wearing dresses. We got, I don't know what Russell Westbrook.
But I don't think he ain't started no trends with that.
I don't know, man, but it was you know what I'm saying?
He started
There was something going on with the fashion with Rodman, and then you got Russell Westbrook. I don't know what's going on with him, but he got a fashion to him that is like, he put that clothes. So it's certain people, he put them clothes on. So I guess people. SGA, people in sports. You know what I'm saying? Or just public figures. I think what they wear makes people who watch them like, that might be cool to wear. You see what I'm saying? Or it might be the opposite. So let's start with Rich, man. What you think about the state of fashion? How you feel about it, man?
I mean, to me, it's a couple of voids, but I feel like overall we in good hands because you have me, my homie Roger. I got a couple more guys. I got a buddy who do streetwear. His name Jackpot. Life's a Hustle is his brand. I got a brother-in-law who has a brand. His is Adam Markham. So I think it's in good hands due to what's coming up, but it's also all over the place at the same time.
Mm.
It's a lot of stealing out here. It's a lot of stealing. Stealing ideas, copycatting.
Yeah.
I don't too much dibble and dabble in that part of it. I'm more so of a person that like something can be similar, but when you verbatim take good, better, best off of your hoodie and I put it on mine, just put my name to it, that's not fashion to me.
Gotcha.
No, indeed.
Yeah.
That's not fashion. What he was piggybacking on with the kids wearing baggy clothes or whatever, 2 years ago, I was wearing both. I necessarily don't like the skinny jeans, but to each his own. Because as an adult male,
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
Exactly.
you can't breathe.
Yeah.
If you don't know what can't breathe means, then you ain't an adult male. But yeah, with that, I mean, it's fine. I could pull it off, but it's just not my forte to wear skinny jeans. But I done style people who wear skinny jeans and they might want to wear a bigger jacket or a baggier jacket, whatever it look. But the fashion nowadays is influenced by a lot of these artists. Sometimes if you want to get these kids involved, put it on their favorite artist. And they won't question it at all, which is crazy. But in life, you gotta have followers and you gotta have trendsetters. Without each of the ones, like good and bad, the world has no balance. So you're gonna have, like with Russell Westbrook, the crazy looking whatever. I mean, to each his own. I have nothing against the brother. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he's worth millions of dollars. That's how you want to dress. That's how you want to dress. It might be weird to some, but to others, it might be what it is. I don't judge it.
So I got 2 questions before I let D Jenkins go, because I know he has some questions too. I definitely want to know first about your fit first. Your fit is, if I could fit that, I would ask to get them, you know what I'm saying? But no, that look dope, man. Tell the people about your fit.
So my fit is based on a new collection I'm working on that's called Chaos Breeds Life. Basically, like with everything that's going on in the world, you always can find a beauty in something. Every piece of clothing I make is considered an art piece in my mind, as well as to the people who consume or buy my clothing.
Take notes.
So with that being said, if you wear a piece of my clothing, from the material, from the thought process behind it, from the cut, the style, the color, all of that is really thought out before I actually put something out. It's not like, like I say again, it's nothing wrong with your hoodie or hoodies or whatever. I'm not a cookie cutter, paste and go brand. This is cut and sew from scratch. This is not store bought or order from China and I just put my logo or stitch my brand on it. It's not. It's patterns cut, measurements taken, even the width of the bottom of my pants leg is a specific measurement that I like, not a measurement I created, but to the liking of what I think will look right on certain people.
I love that. What you got?
Most definitely. I want to go back to a couple things. Now, first off, you had said that you had, even though you're not a fan of the tight snug fit clothing either, but you say you have style people.
Yes.
With that, so that's good to know, because just putting that out there that you universal in whatever you do as far as
for
style.
Sure.
That you can reach that area as well as the area that you fond of.
For sure.
Yeah, without any issues. Okay. And the other thing was, now you did say put your favorite clothes on the entertainment, and that's what I was talking about in the beginning, on how a lot of times it's influenced by those that's popular in entertainment or whatnot. Do you still believe that is that the best way, or do you believe, well, because I believe you do. Do you believe the majority think they have to do that, or do you think we at a state now in fashion where people feel like the clothes itself can sell itself?
Now, I believe both, but I believe more so in the fact of the matter that the clothes sell itself.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if you, not to brag or boast, but the material of this, when he saw me get out the car and we came in here, he touched the material of the shirt like, damn, bro, like this material crazy. Like, but that's the interaction I get every time I get dressed, no matter where I go. So that's how my clothing brand like grew legs. It quickly. It looks like I just came out of no fucking where. Like one day I popped up and I'm on everybody's feed on Instagram and the views are going up. It's like, what the hell going on? Like, what did he? This is actually years in the making that just looked like it just came out the blue.
Yeah.
But in the sense of like what you were saying with the entertainers, now what people go wrong at or brand owners go wrong at, they tend to use people who have a following that don't sell clothes. It's a lot of people like, and I hate this, like, so say for instance a comedian like Ha Davis, right?
Right.
Brilliant at what he do. Social media, he got millions of followers. If I put this outfit on Ha Davis, how many inquiries you think I would get for it? But if I put this outfit on, say, Kevin Hart, because he's looked at for fashion at this point in his career, how many inquiries would I get?
I get you.
Even if they were on the same playing field at the same time, they both considered comedians, but one is looked at for fashion, the other is looked at for his jokes and what he posts.
Okay.
So with that being said, okay, so Raj, I'm gonna ask you this question. So piggybacking off that, do you believe that even though it may not sell the clothes, does it make it easier for a designer to price it higher depending upon the popularity of the individual?
Of the individual that's marketing the clothes?
Yeah.
So I want to answer this, and I want to answer it to the best of my ability. So I'm gonna ask you a question just so I can understand your question.
Okay.
So you're saying, do I feel like the designer or the people that I choose to put my clothes in?
Oh no, do you feel like the designer will utilize, like you said, followers don't sell clothes, but based upon a popular individual or a high marketing entertainer, do you think if a designer put clothes on that person, it's easier for them to mark up their clothing?
So this is my perspective. And this is the way I view life, just going through life. One thing I learned is I'm not going to dummy down the price of my clothes because you feel like it's too much. Because when they go to the Gucci store or they go stand in these lines for these Jordans, they're not going in there bargaining with them people.
Right.
They're going in there and they're paying that price. So I'm going to market my clothes where I feel like it should be marketed.
There you go.
Whether you agree with it or not.
Right.
That's where I'm going to market it. And it's only a matter of time before it hit. Because like Richard was saying, I'm going to market my clothes to the people who's attracted to this. Because not everybody doesn't dress like this. Like he was just talking about me wearing skinny jeans on camera. You know, he didn't know he was talking about me. But I'm that person that could do both.
Right.
And for me, fashion is your personality.
Yeah.
So when I wake up, it just depends on how I feel. You know, I could wake up and do a baggy outfit, or I could wake up and do fitted. It's just your personality. So I'm not going to take my clothes and market them low to satisfy somebody else. I'm not going to do that.
Right. And I'm glad you said it. The only reason I was asking that was because I feel that, like, I feel like we should have that, especially those, when I say we talking about my people, man, I feel like if you got good brand, you got good clothing, you shouldn't need to put it on no entertainer to put it at a price that you want it.
Absolutely.
Man, set it at that price and set it at that price and put it at that price or whatever. Because like you say, we support all these other people and these other brands. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have to be on the entertainer or on Cat, you know what I'm saying, or SGA in order for it to be priced at a price that you want to price that. You know what I'm saying? Trust in yourself, in your craft, and market it where you feel it should be marketed.
But you know what? Richard made a valid point. Davis is looked at for comedy. So why am I putting my clothes on him? And people don't go looking at Davis for clothes. But that's bad marketing. I'm gonna spend this money on bad marketing, and they're not even looking at this man's outfit. They just looking at him to laugh. Versus if I put my clothes on somebody that's actually looked for fashion, now I'm gonna get the audience I'm looking for.
Hey, they dropping jewels. Everybody out there in the clothing world, y'all better be paying attention to this.
But now all up on game. Moolah, what you got for them?
I got a question, right? Far as Chicago, I think we kind of overlook when it come down to fashion. We have a few big names when it come down to Chicago, you know, Kanye West, Don C, you know, few more people, you know, but Do you think we've been overlooked?
Not necessary. In the past, yes. And now, no. When you have the whole conglomerate of what Kanye and what was under Kanye, Don C, Virgil, you got who started it all. I can't think of his name, and I'm sorry I can't think of his name right now. Who majority of them worked under him first. Who did the back in the day used to do Biggie and them leather jackets. Big homie. I can't think of his name. But then you got people like Fashion Geek Zoe who started around a certain time. So if you look at what Chicago as a whole then produced, I don't think it's the guy Fear God. Is Jerry Lorenzo from Chicago?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like we're there. We've been there. Now it's a big void that is needed to be filled by multiple or one person with Virgil passing away because nobody filled that gap of fashion. Everybody's doing certain things, but Virgil was like an architect. He built houses, cars, like things of that nature through design. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, no, we ain't being overlooked, but it is problems with the people dealing with each other within the fashion world. It's almost how music is. People will pick and choose who they deal with, or people will look at you as like you got the upper hand on them or your designs are better, so they'll slight you in the rooms that you're not physically in, but your name is in.
Do you think there's some gatekeepers out here?
Oh, for sure. But for me, who cares?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll get in the door some way. And what's crazy about it is, it's been people who then tried to slight me behind closed doors, and then the same door they tried to close on me, I got in that door before they got in it without them even knowing through an entire different way. I don't even use my, like, say for instance, if I know him, right? But you know him too. But you the guy I'm trying to get to. I'm not gonna go through him to get to you. I'm gonna get to you my own way, the righteous way and the right way. So when we all meet, it's like, damn, you know him too?
Right.
That's the way I do business. And that's the way I reach out. I actually, technically, I'd be lying if I say that I don't reach out to celebrities. Every piece of clothing you done seen on a celebrity, somebody has DM'd to reach out to me. It's not, once again, it's not me being cocky. It's me knowing my worth, but also the clothes are selling themselves.
Yes.
I don't have to put my product in front of you and tell you, hey man, it's the best clothing. And you're gonna see it and say, damn, bro, like what the hell, where you get that from? I used to get stopped so much and my wife would tell you, like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'll get dressed some days and we'll be in the mall, bro, and we can count like 20, 30 times.
And that's how we met, you know what I'm saying? We met, at Home Depot. And I seen the man. I was like, hold on, man. Look at that. He's like an alien, man. He's like, he just came from, man. I was like, yo, where you get that from? He tell me what he do, man. I followed him, and I went to his fashion show. Man,
I
it was off the chain, man.
I seen that footage, man.
It was off the chain, man. I had to go in there and check him out. See, is it really real? And it was really real.
I love that.
He had the whole family out there, man.
You had said something there. You were talking about gatekeepers, right? Sometimes do you think, like you say, it'll seem like they trying to block you from getting into there, but you'll end up walking in the door before them. Tell me this, now both of y'all opinion. Do you think it's just because they trying to stop you from getting ahead of them? Or do you think maybe they could be trying to suppress what you're doing until they get a chance to take it or copy it? In some instances,
it could be that, but it could be like some people. I'm 40 years old. Some people are just unhappy with themselves, so they usher off that unhappiness they have with themselves and try to place it upon you to make themselves feel better. With me, nobody can block what's for me.
Right.
No entity. The only entity that is stopping me from getting to where I'm going is me. And I'm not stopping myself. So opposite of that, if I let the next man or next woman or whomever person say something to stop me from getting to where I need to go, then it wasn't meant for me to go there. That's how I look at it.
I love that we are here. We are talking about the state of fashion, how important it is to our culture, and then where we see it going moving forward. No pun intended. You know, in this new year that we in, you know, be sure you go subscribe, comment, and continue to share the hottest podcast. And hey, don't forget to go vote for us. 312 Awards coming up. Shout out to all the nominees, but if you know, you know.
You know.
All right? We're going to continue with this, but I do have one more kind of like question, and I want to ask the impact it has on our culture. You know, we was talking about a little bit earlier about, you know, I have a teenage son. You know, he has, you know, we pretty much have, you know, our generation have sons, and, you know, in this era, and we see the fashion kind of dictating their kind of way of life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the summertime, you see more people wearing white tees and basketball shorts and things like that, or whatever. You know, we're talking about skinny jeans, or people wear hoodies in the summertime, or just whatever.
They definitely wearing hoodies.
And I still never understood that. You know, it's super hot, but they got hoodies on. I guess what I want to ask, start with Raj, do you foresee the future of our culture this year and beyond? Do you feel like fashion is going to change our culture to be on the better side of doing positive? Or do you think it's still going to continue to trend down doing, you know, negative things?
Whew. Okay, so the answer to that question is, unfortunately, we gon' stay on a pace where it straddles the fence, and here's why. You gotta keep in mind that we have the rap industry, who makes so much stuff seem so cool to these kids that this is what they're attracted to. So that's an area where we gonna play tug of war at. Because that's just the area where that rap industry is going to keep those younger generations thinking that part is cool, versus our side of the fence. And, you know, I can't say we all, I can say for myself. When I was young, I was there too. You know, I would see, you know, T.I., Young Jeezy, and I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, you want to dress like that. But the older that I got, fashion changed for me. So for me, fashion was inspired. So I grew up tough. I grew up in Robbins, Illinois. Well, I'm from Compton, California. And I moved here probably when I was about 8 or 9. My old man is from Robbins. And I grew up a less fortunate life. So I have a twin, and me and him used to have to take turns going to school. Like he would wear a uniform one day, I would wear the next. And it was times where I would actually wear the same clothes to school. So I grew up horrible. Like I was talked about, I was dragged. I'm like Mike Jones now, you know, look at me. But so when I got to an age where I was able to, you know, provide for myself, fashion became an addiction to me. And now these same people, they will see me on the street now and they like, dude, the way you dress. And that's why I said earlier, the way I dress it's your personality. It's just it's really about how you feel. Because I can see you be like, okay, you know, this is how you felt when you woke up this morning. I can't see him and be like, man, why he dressed like that? He look crazy. No, it's because like y'all was talking about Westbrook earlier. That's his personality. Everybody's personality different. Now I might not have his personality where I'm gonna wear certain things, but that's still his personality. And that's how he felt when he woke up. This is my personality. This is where I'm going. Because again, man, when you grow up in the point to where you ain't got nothing, and you know you talked about, I mean, it sends you through an emotional roller coaster mentally. Because now you're looking at all these other people. Because me as a kid going to school, everybody coming to school with Jordans on, I got Payless on. And that's how I got to comedy as well. I learned how to talk about people so that it wouldn't hurt me as much while they talking about me. So now you can talk about me, but I got shots for days. Right. So I might got a smell, I might look crazy, but I promise you finna Google how to stop crying. Because when I'm done with you, it's gonna be over with. And that's how I got into comedy. But fashion is just a personality. So we gonna straddle that fence, unfortunately. It will never be a point to where we can get away from that. Because the rap industry, they got these young NBA YoungBoy. When he did his last concert he had all these dudes there with I don't know what was the significance behind the bandana.
Green.
Yeah, but he had everybody there with bandanas on. They jumping people out in the parking lot. So unfortunately, that part of fashion, we can't do away with that because the rap industry gonna do that part. But it's the mature side of us. Of course, you know, we'll get to a point because the older you get, the more mature you get, you start seeing stuff differently. And I went to so my manager, which is also my brother, Donald Ellis, He's also Tiffany Haddish road manager. So I had an opportunity to go to LA. Tiffany Haddish did an adult prom. So I had an opportunity to go out there and network with a lot of people. I took a custom suit out there for my brand. And it was Burberry inspired. It wasn't Burberry, it was just inspired with the fabric.
Yeah.
But I had the authentic Burberry shoes and accessories or whatever. And these people in there looking at me like, dude, like we never seen this out here. I'm from Chicago. And again, the personality, it just speaks a lot. And you don't have to, and to piggyback on what you were saying as far as the gatekeeping. For me, gatekeeping, what's that? Because you're not gonna find another Roger. Okay? And so when I say fashion speaks your personality, it really speaks your personality because not only am I dressed the part, my personality matches it. So you could be dressed from head to toe, but if your attitude is ugly, you just look nice with a bad attitude. And I don't care what you look like, because now you got a nasty attitude. Now I'm uninterested.
Yeah.
Now your whole outfit ugly because you got a nasty attitude. Yeah. So it's like, gatekeeping, what's that? My personality and what God got for me is gonna get me wherever I wanna go. And I done been even at this point in my career now, I done been in a lot of rooms that my little old bank account couldn't even get me in.
For real.
What you got?
Your brand in one word.
RS Collection, and I actually just talked about it. My brand just pretty much speaks about my childhood, how I grew up. I grew up less fortunate. So now, my brand just speaks my personality. So if you, like Richard was saying, if you see me with something on, it has a story to it.
I love it.
And it speaks about, what I've been through.
Personality.
Nice. Okay.
Personality.
Your brand in one word.
Greatness. Because where I came from, I grew up in Ida B. Wells.
Come on, Ida B. Wells.
We moved to 51st and Calumet. After that, spent some years over there. Went to Diet, Burt.
Yep.
And then, unfortunately, around that time, my oldest brother went to the penitentiary, and my brother up under him was headed to the penitentiary, and my mother took a chance and said, we moving to the suburbs. So, like, even then, I used to take T-shirts and try to get them tailored to fit me a certain way, or like even my uniform. I was known for having a uniform where I always had a crease in the middle of my collar. You know what I'm saying? Right. As a kid, to be honest, I'll be perfectly honest, I used to iron my boxers and socks and hang them up on hangers.
You're a beast.
That's how organized I was as a kid.
Right.
So
draws and socks.
I did.
That's big value.
I did. I can't lie. I can't lie. When I met my woman, I think I owned 300 and some pair of boxes. Like, so I always looked at that as spending money on that was like, I could not change my drawers in a year. And I wear the same pair of drawers in a year. How many people could say that?
That's why we think about it.
You get what I'm saying? How many people, like, even rich people don't have that many. So,
we just spend nights when we ain't changed them.
300, that's
wow.
300, that's Jesus.
I gotta change my life around.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, no. For real, just for those testimonies, this is a good hand clap for that, man. That was big. Big time. Man, I am so proud of you brothers, like for real. Just off the culture and the strength, knowing that we're doing something positive out here. Your brands are amazing and it's reaching people, man. And I just want to say, next time y'all have any type of event, fashion show event, whatever, let TOTB know, man. We're going to get some of your gear. We're going to come up in y'all gear. We're gonna support y'all.
We definitely going to make that
Just
happen.
make sure it's something for, the tall brothers.
We definitely.
I'm kind of tall.
Oh, man. How tall?
6'3".
He's 6'4".
Oh, okay. Oh, y'all got some stuff
I'm going to give you a little gem. I done made, I think the biggest, tallest, I think he was 6'8", but he wore a 6X, 7X.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's big.
And when he reached out to me, he was like, I can't find no clothes to fit me that's going to be fly. And when I made him, like, the man damn near cried when he saw himself in the clothes that I produced for him, because he didn't look like a big, heavy set.
Yeah.
It looked like, damn, people can actually design clothes for my size.
Yeah, people don't understand. That's a big impact, man.
Yeah.
You touched them in a major way. I know you did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get in tune, man. So glad that y'all here. It's only fitting that we kick the show off, kick this year off with amazing brothers like that. So thank y'all for real.
I appreciate
we
y'all,
appreciate
man.
y'all. But now it's time to take a little turn in the show. Okay.
Okay.
But before we do that, let's shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug, man.
Indeed.
Listen, y'all check out this shit. We got something special for y'all. Let's go.
Hey.
In the city, maybe you should drive a Yukon. Pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson, like, are you with me? In the phantom with the roof gone. I pull up at Jimmy Neutron. I can help you get a move on, like you haul. And I know you like to go slow, but we could go faster. Tell me the pressure. Slide city, you know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. I bring nice things. Slide, plenty of the man tryna get in the bed. So I'ma get slouched instead. And then it's gonna make you beg. Go where I go.
Man, hand clap to that. That was
Let's go, man. Hey, my man Rich Garner, man. Tell them where they can find you at, man.
Man, you can find me on Instagram, same old 20. My personal page, my business page is courtesy of DBR. Also Facebook, courtesy of DBR.
nice.
And that was a nice fashion show too, man. And you had your boy there too, Cortez.
Yeah, Cortez Smith.
okay,
He plays the actor Nook on the Shadows.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
homie. He has his own brand, which is called Eros Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of dope designers in Chicago. People just gotta take their head out their behinds and understand, like, it's more than Gucci. And I don't even I hate to say like the Gucci Louis Vuittons, I get there, what we consider as the upper echelon of it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, little do people know the Gucci and Louis Vuitton that regular people wear, the rich people don't wear that.
Come on, man.
They don't.
Come on, man.
It's even levels to those companies.
Yeah.
The Gucci that we're wearing is considered the lower level of what's going on. It's even a certain, if you look at certain tags and certain codes on clothing, that some of the Gucci is the outlet Gucci. The outlet Gucci ain't the Gucci that the superstars wearing the $7,000-$8,000 jackets. You think you wearing the same thing, you not. Unfortunately, my clothing quality is considered there and even beyond from representatives from those companies who have seen my brand and have stopped me, a manager in Gucci. This is a jacket look like we sell. I say, I know.
Mhm.
I figured it out.
And much more stylish when you go all around the board anyway.
Mhm.
You know, we instead of going by name. And speaking of other dope designers, Roger, man, what you got for us,
Hey.
man? Where they can find you at, man?
Oh, Facebook as Roger Wayne Sanders, and also IG _Roger Sanders. Find me on there and just follow me. Like I said, all updates on there.
Everything we talking about clothes designer, but you all fashion designer, but you also an actor and comedian,
Yep,
man. What you
absolutely.
look out for, man? Just check you out on there.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I post everything. I also got a website which is rogersanders.info, and I usually post all the acting stuff on there as well.
Okay, so don't hold back on us. Tell them
Okay.
again. You holding back.
No, we was into fashion, so
Right,
now we get on this side of the fence. So the website is rogersanders.info. And like I said, I post all the updates on any shows or acting roles that I got coming up as far as that. I actually got a show. If y'all follow me, I've got a show coming up. Oh, it's Black History Month, so y'all definitely have to tune into this. I work with this director called, his name is Richard Gallion. He does live performance. He's productions. He's a writer, great writer. We got this production coming up called A Fall from Royalty. And the storyline, dude, when I first had an opportunity to audition for this, the storyline is amazing. Talks about us and how we got caught up in the transatlantic slave trade. And a lot of people don't know that. They don't teach that in school.
Okay.
But I learned, even at this grown age of mine, I learned something from this like that. They never taught me this. How we actually we were kings and queens far before we got caught up in the transatlantic slave trade. And we got tricked into signing that the transatlantic slave trade. Got tricked into signing that. And once that got signed, then we became slaves.
Yeah.
And like I said, it teaches you a lot. So y'all follow me on social media, and I'll plug y'all with all of that.
Most definitely, man. We gonna keep it going. Hey, listen, for all those on the west side of Chicago, man, y'all make sure y'all stop in for the grand reopening of Shrimp Stop Chicken Market.
Hey.
Right, it's at 3849 West Madison. Make sure you pop out February 2nd, 2026, February 2nd. Make sure y'all pop out, man. Listen, I seen some stuff on social media already. I'm definitely on my way there. I already was on my way there.
I'll be there.
But I'm telling y'all, get there, man. Again, that's 3849 West Madison Street, Chicago, Illinois, west side of Chicago. Make sure y'all get in tune with it. And last but not least, we want to shout out, man, Nanette Music, man. Y'all check out the latest Nanette Music, man. Listen, featuring Shauna, Chicago's very own Nanette, Shauna, Reach One Chokehold, man. Y'all go stream it, man. Go stream the music, man. Get in tune. And of course, TOTB_show, TOTB nominated 312 Award.
Yes,
Man, y'all go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote, go vote. Shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug, man.
We got some more shouts out, man. Shout out to my man, Rich Attitude. You know what I'm saying? Fifth Avenue in Maywood. He doing big things.
Let's go.
My man, you know, try to support him. He another fashion designer.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I rock with him.
There you go. Shout out to my man Lil Will, detailing cars, man. You know what I'm saying? Black owned.
Yep.
Shout out to my man Lil Will, William Tyler. And Fed Pain.
Hey.
We doing something big, man. We got something brewing, man. Shout out to Fed Pain, man. Joe, we finna go crazy, man.
Gonna be a great year.
Gonna be a great year. Gonna be a great year.
Great year.
And moolahmonster.com. Y'all go check me out, man. And we got something nice for you too, Rich. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
No,
man, appreciate it,
Sure,
man.
man. Hey, we've been trying to.
I never get no gifts, man. Even on Christmas, they don't be the gifts you're supposed to get, man. I appreciate this, man.
problem.
Definitely, I appreciate it.
With the family now, man.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
appreciate y'all,
indeed.
man. Thanks
Yes,
a lot.
We've been trying to get this man on the show for a good minute, man.
Yeah.
But I like what he said. He said, man, I wasn't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta definitely honor that because he wanted some brewing already before he got here. And hey, he here. And my people been wanting to see you too, man. The people's been wanting to see you. I'm like, Joe, we're gonna get Rich here and we got you here. So hey, shouts out.
And this ain't the last time y'all gonna see me here.
Most
Neither.
definitely not.
Invite me
Most
anytime I come out, support. Even if you don't invite me, let me know y'all got
Oh
something
yeah,
going
we
on.
do events too,
I'll come
man.
support.
Check my page out, man. We do a lot of events, man. Back to school events, Mother's Brunch. We got his foundation, my foundation. We do a lot, man, through the summertime. So definitely gonna call you up, you too, Roger. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come through and have fun with us, man.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh, yeah.
We have a little tiny desk here too, man. We have, she kicked it off too, and Nanette kicked it off the tiny desk. So hey, shout out to the plug.
I used to rap.
I guess I'll connect with y'all. One of the things that I did do for my brand to kind of give back is I came up with the idea to sponsor 2 gentlemen prom.
Okay.
And I will sponsor outfit, everything. I got one gentleman I selected already, and then I'm still going through the works of trying to figure out, how I'm gonna select the second one.
Okay.
But I did because I knew you saying, come to host sports. I did want to make sure I mention that.
That's what's
Nice.
up. I like that.
Because not everybody got the when I went to prom, I didn't
Yes.
I didn't have it. So not everybody has
Yes,
it. And
I
you
like
are
that,
going through
man.
Real
Yeah,
life.
that's dope.
I might
challenges.
steal that, man, but I
That's all. Hey, look, hey, man. As long as you giving back, you can have it.
There you go.
We gonna send some his way.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
like that.
I want
Shout out to the
Shout out to the
plug.
plug.
For real. We can imagine how important it is to have people that we love to showcase here because it's all about us. We represent us, we showcase us. And I'm telling you, it's going to be this winter season here, man. This year, well, except for the Bears, but it's okay. we still going to take that momentum into the...
They won
They
some.
did their thing,
Yeah,
man. We
we
They
still a
won
little
some.
emotional about it, but it's okay.
They sent Green Bay home. So.
There you
There
go.
it is.
And we was here. We did a show for that game too. Yeah. All right, so here we go. This is the part of the show where we get into it's called shout out. It's called What's the Next Day. All right, now over the years we've been doing this show for 5 years. Let me just put that out there. 5 years.
And our old clip's still going viral.
And our old clips from this segment is still going viral. So shout out to y'all that's been sending us these emails. We opened it up a little bit more so y'all can send text messages now. We prefer you send any
Not
emails.
my phone, his phone.
We prefer the emails, but if you want to
Definitely
text, that's
not
cool. So I got a text now because this person preferred to do text, and I told her we was gonna read it on air. So I know she's tuned in. We have to give this young lady some sound advice. If it's not, you don't really want to touch in it, you ain't really got to talk about it. But if you got some advice or some opinions about it, the nation is watching, the world is watching. Let's try to help out. Okay? Y'all ready? Y'all good?
Let's get it.
We have a beautiful audience here. Let's get into what's going on. I have a feeling we're going to change some lives with this one.
Let's do it.
And
At
we all
least one.
men, so I feel like all men here is going to give some good advice. Okay? All right, let's get to it. All right, it says, hi to everyone on the panel. So I got a question to ask you guys, and I'm going to keep it brief as much as I can. Are you in full support of the term bros before hoes? See, me and my boyfriend are fresh in our relationship, and the main reason I fell for him because I thought he was a man of integrity. However, one of his friends is cheating on his girl, and my boyfriend continues to hang with him. I was at a store and I saw his homie kissing another girl. Then I called my man thinking he was about to be shocked and disappointed. Instead, he said, I already knew this. He'd been doing this. So, to my surprise, I said, why are you still hanging with this person? This isn't just someone he's cool with. This is actually his friend. He claims his friend is a grown man and he's not going to stop being friends with a grown man because of what he got going on in his relationship. So I said, well, what if he was beating on his woman? And he said, looked me dead in my eyes, said, that's different. I don't respect men that hit women. I said, wow. So I guess it's okay to respect people based on what they do. So respecting cheating is cool with you. I was a little petty for that, but I felt he deserved it. I told him this makes me uncomfortable being around his friend, and even know that he wants to hang around his friend. It's like he approves of his deception, especially because I met his girlfriend and she seems so sweet. I just don't understand this so-called code of men sticking up for their friends, and I just don't get it. So maybe y'all can help me out, because if a man knew his girl was hanging with her girlfriend that's a hoe, he would have a problem with it. Am I wrong? Okay. Ooh, it's a lot of that. Shit. Okay. Basically, this young lady is saying that, look, she just wants to know, I'm glad we got a panel full of men here. What's with this whole code of bros before hoes and the stick up for the men? And as Martin would say, keep the light alive. You know what I'm saying? What's with that? Like, why do men stick up for their friends? She got a boyfriend and she thought he was a man of integrity, but she found out his best friend damn near was cheating on this girl. And she's like, why are you still hanging with him? He said, look, that's a grown man. I'm about to stop hanging with him because what he doing in his personal life. But then when it came to what if he was beating her, he changed it, all type of stuff. So it's fitting she wants to ask the man on the platform, what's with that? And do you believe she has a point that if a man's woman was always hanging with a girlfriend that was always cheating on her man, would he feel a certain way? Definitely want to know y'all opinions out there, but we got to start with our guest. So Rich, what you think?
Well, the PG version. Man.
No, we want the real version.
Mind your damn business. That's one. You gotta mind your business. And school, when you're taking a test, the very first damn thing the teacher tells you, or within the rules, is keep your eyes on your own paper. When people focus on what other people got going on, it deter you from moving ahead. Like she said, he ain't beating her. So she ain't physically being harmed. Granted, I don't agree with her being emotionally harmed. It depends upon where their relationship is. If their relationship is in the talking stages, mind your damn business. If they got 5 kids together and been together 15 years, then it could be a conversation between men, like, hey man, like, listen, man, like my lady feeling uncomfortable. I mean, we men. We can sit down and have a conversation with each other. You should be able to check your homie. If you feel like something wrong with your homie, you should be able to check your homie, or that ain't your homie. And it ain't even checking your homie, it's checking in with him. Like, bro, you good?
Okay, I like that.
You never know. She don't know what that man going through with that woman. He could be going through hell. She could be cheating on him. So I don't believe in condoning in what the man is doing, but that's his life. You can't like, if you go through life focused on what everybody else got going on, then your life stands still. It can't move forward. I even hate when people use the word, I'm a grown ass. You ain't a grown ass nothing. Because grown is past tense. There's no room for growth if you're grown already. So with that being said, if she was an adult female, she'll understand that, you know what, that's not my place, unless it's a family member, a sister, or somebody that she's keen to being around 24/7 or grew a relationship with. But if there's no kind of no connection between her and that woman,
mind your business.
That's their business, bro. That's their business.
Have you ever had to disown a friend because maybe he was maybe hitting on his woman or something?
Yes, we done beat one of the guys. I don't condone that at all. I've never raised my hand at a female. It's maybe one time to defend myself from her swinging on me. Now, at that point, you're being swung on to the point where some of these women can fight. Now, get me wrong, they can fight too. Yeah. You get hit hard enough, you got age. Like, stop playing with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But opposite of that, no, I don't believe in that shit at all. Zero tolerance for that. The other zero tolerance is, I'm not hanging with you ain't taking care of your kids. Don't come around us.
That's heavy on that.
At all. Don't come around us. We'll help. If we could, like, I'd help take care, like, give little gifts to some of the guys' kids who didn't buy Christmas presents or whatever, this and that. But we ain't going out to pop no bottles. I'm knowing you spending money on popping bottles, but your son need gym shoes. Get the hell on.
So you know what? You know what that reminds me of? It's kind of what she's saying a little bit. She's saying, how could men have a standard? Oh, you can't beat on your woman. You can't not take care of kids, but it's okay to cheat on your woman.
But what she tell on her friend? You get what I'm saying? Just like they say with police, it's a blue wall. With the streets, it's the code of silence. With guys, it's the guy code. With women, the girl code. It's the same. And that's it, man. You hear me?
Come on now.
You hear me? The lies, they can look at each other and come up with a lie. We gotta rehearse it. Remember,
and we still forget.
You gotta call.
You
gotta call beforehand. Hey, bro, remember last year we was up? Yeah, she gonna bring it up at the dinner. Don't bring it up.
That's
you still,
funny.
what the, man, we ain't go to Miami. I was in Cleveland. What the hell you talking about? Like, so you gotta understand.
Ross, what you think?
First of all, I'm gonna start off by saying Rich said mind your business. I'm gonna say mind your goddamn business.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna start off with saying. The second thing I'm gonna say is first of all, who am I? I'm not God. I can't make this man do nothing. And just because he's doing it don't mean I cannot agree with it and it still be my brother. I can't disown my brother because of what he's doing, because then what that gonna look like for me? I'm gonna disown my brother because he's choosing that's his path. He choosing that path. Now I can encourage you. I can talk to you and say, hey bro, look, I don't know what's going on, what you got going on at home, but it's not a good look for you. I can encourage you, I can give you words of wisdom, I can do all that. But if you still choose to do that, that's your business. So just because he doing that don't mean that I agree with it. It just, that's my homie. And to a certain degree, you being my homie and I don't agree with it, okay, you can be my homie, but I gotta keep you at a distance. Depending on what you're doing. But for the most part, it's just mind your business. It's not me. Why you worry about what they doing? Because see, me as a man, I get offended by stuff like that. Because I look at my woman like, why you worried about another man? Like, I got a problem with that. Why are you worried about another man? That's a problem for me. Worry about your man.
Ooh, come on now.
Right? Because I'm sure some stuff around here that we could work on fixing while you using that energy to worry about another man and what they doing. Because like Rich said, you don't know what they got going on at home. I actually had this happen with one of my homies.
Oh, man.
Where, my ex, she looked like, he all in another chick's face. Whole time, him and his old lady, they just not putting nobody business. I ain't gonna drop no names, but they do swinger stuff. That's their business. That's their business. You don't know this, but you all in you trying to drink some Kool-Aid. You ain't got no business. That ain't your business. Stay in your lane. Worry about what we got going on.
But if you ain't being satisfied at home, she can't figure that out. But she can figure out somebody else cheating. So it's like, if you mind the business that pays you, you won't have any problems. And that's what's wrong with society as a whole. We worry about everything outside of what's in front of us. If we focus on what's in front of us and steer the course of where you're supposed to be at, I can influence a person I'm not even trying to influence by them seeing what I'm doing. And that a lot of that stems from home. You raising your kids. The way my kids see me interact with their mama, if they don't see God in that, they ain't never gonna see it. Cause she gets worshiped like a God, as well as she vice versa. So it's no arguments, no none of that. So if you focus on what you got in front of you, you ain't got to worry about it. It's like the horses at the Kentucky Derby. They got them damn blinders on. They not looking to the side to see they running their own race. Just run your own race. If your relationship is what it's supposed to be, you wouldn't have to worry about nobody else.
So, and I'm going to just leave her with the sound advice that I can give her is respectfully, mind your business. Use that energy to focus on building the relationship with you and your guy. Because we all got people like, my ex, she had people, female friends that I didn't agree with, but I'm not going to attach you to what they doing. I'm just going to hold you to a level of, respect. Hey, don't do what you don't want me to do. I know she is. I know y'all super close.
I am. I'm holding her to it.
But see, I'm a different type of person because one thing you cannot do is stop nobody from doing nothing they want to do. You can't. I don't care how hard you try. You can't stop.
True. But if all your friends hoes, come on now.
Now that's a different story.
No, not even then. I can't even say that.
So I'm gonna do a teeter-totter with that because if all your friends hoes and I know if they finna go out and be hoes, it's like, okay, well, you gonna get peer pressure into being a hoe even though you're not trying to. Because they all going out, or it could be a situation where I truly trust you. And even though they hoes, y'all going out to have a good time. See, I'm not one of the ones, I don't get tied up into you going out and what you gonna do. I would go out, bye, get out of my face. I don't care. Because if I find out, then hey. See, and we being transparent here. If I find out, I'm gonna go fuck the coworker you don't like. I'm gonna go fuck the hoe in the family. So what I'm saying is,
get back.
Don't go do something that you don't want to do.
But ain't women are the best cheaters though? Like you would never know.
And I'm okay with that. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I got too much going on in my life to be sitting here trying to wreck my brain about if you cheat. I got way too much going on. I'm okay with that. Because if I don't know, it never happened.
I like that.
It never happened. And I'm not finna go looking. I got way too much going on.
A lot of that comes with insecurities.
Yeah.
If you insecure enough to go searching and do all that all the time and you focus on that aspect of what a person's doing, then you have to look at yourself in the mirror like, what the hell is going on? Why am I so insecure about this person? Unless that person is showing signs. Even if they showing signs, you have a choice. You woke up this morning, God gave you a choice. Choose right or go left.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you choose to stick and stay in a situation, that's upon you. You the dummy.
Yeah.
So.
And you know what? It's like the women can have some whole friends, right? But it's like when they get mad at you, they really gonna be with that whole friend. For real, it's like, why her today? Why we mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, why her? You know what I'm saying? I be trying to think, they clever. You know what I'm saying? Because they know old girl gonna bring them guys around. She's gonna bring the ballers around. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody has patterns. So I could say this in front of my woman. I was the guy that my homies use to this day. I'm the guy when we go out, hey, let's go get a section, whatever, this and that. And it's like being a chick man without talking. I don't conversate. I can converse with anybody. I can spark up a conversation with I don't care, the guy on the street, the homeless man on the street, she'll tell you, I'll spark up a conversation with anybody every given time. But in certain settings, I'm just chill, laid back. It's like I've always been this way. I got an aura about myself that it attracts people to want to come have a conversation. Half the time, it ain't the conversation you think you're going to get. So when they come and approach and say little things, it's like, hey, this and that and the third. You can stand in the ambiance of where we're at, but I'll never give you nothing more than that.
Real.
I like that. That's
How
That's
can you
good.
stay
To
faithful?
Piggy off of
He
what
say,
you
how
talking
can you
about,
stay
I
faithful in a
deal
room
with
full of
that on a
hoes?
consistent basis being in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just because, I mean, I'm a comedian, an actor, I'm into fashion. A lot of people, some women don't find me attractive, some do. So I live that every day to where women will come up and want to have a conversation. And me being in the entertainment industry, I'll talk to you because you never know what you're going to get from me. But I'll let you know in that conversation, and I don't got to be direct by like, hey, no, don't talk to me. But I can let you know by my choice of words or the direction I choose to take with the conversation where it's going to go. I was in Detroit. I had a young lady approach me trying to talk to me. And I had a conversation with her. She was telling me that she was trying to, she was really struggling on trying to decide if she wanted to leave the post office or start her own business. Long story short, by the end of the conversation, I encouraged that woman to, reach her dreams. And I told her, I say, see, look, you approached me trying to get my number, and God has something bigger for you.
Yeah.
Can't give you my number, but I'm gonna leave you with this.
Gave some gems.
So, we gonna deal with that on a day-to-day basis. You just gotta be secure with yourself to be like, I ain't worried about that. Because again, I'm not going nowhere trying to put gargles on trying to see what you're doing. I'm not doing that. Nah.
D. Jenkins, what you think this young lady should do?
First off,
Fine God.
first off, he is a man of integrity.
Okay.
Because like he said, he wouldn't rock with her if he was beating on her. That's the first thing I want. He said if he was beating on her, I wouldn't mess with her. She like, wow, like it is the difference. It's a big difference. First, you know what I say. First of all, you say his girlfriend.
Nah, wife.
You know that was coming to me.
Yeah.
You knew that. That's his girlfriend. You don't know what type of relationship they have. They may have a relationship to where it's allowed. You met her one time. You met his girlfriend. You didn't say you know her.
Yeah.
You say you met her. So you don't know if she cool with that. You don't know if he cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Then you say this thing about here. I had wrote it down. You had said this bros versus hoes. Your perception is flawed in the mud, man. Like bros versus hoes. Like you trying to act like so. Is you calling her a hoe? I'm assuming she's calling him a hoe, right?
So she calling herself a hoe.
But because wait, think about it.
Yeah.
Because you're saying but this bro versus hoes thing. So what you saying is he's supposed to take the side of the hoe, or is he supposed to take the side of his bro, right? See, so your perception is flawed. You're looking at him as being a hoe and thinking that he should be loyal enough he should be checking his bro about cheating on his girl. Is basically what you're saying. You know what I mean? And the problem with that is this. If he did not introduce her, like with me, I'm a perfect example. I can't have a married friend that's out here cheating on his wife.
That's different.
You can't be married around me and cheating on your wife without me saying something. And I tell you, especially in you bringing your wife around me, like niggas, you out your mind. Don't disrespect me or don't do that to her. You know what I'm saying? Like don't think we feel because if then you want me to be friends with her. So if I'm gonna be friends with her, you can't do that. Definitely don't bring her around my girl. Now I'll check him about it. And then I tell him don't bring her around because now her and my wife friends. My wife may bring this up. Don't get mad because you introduced this to us. And we don't play them type of games. You know what I'm saying? Same thing if you are in a serious relationship with a woman, because like y'all tell me, y'all want me to respect that, and I do respect that. You know what I'm saying? So don't bring nobody around me around my wife. Put it there. Don't bring nobody around my wife and you say we exclusive. But then you out here and you out in public doing something with somebody else. And then think like, oh, my wife see you. I'm like, bro, hey, don't be bringing her around and you want her to be friends with my wife and my wife can see you with other women and think they ain't gonna talk about this. And they didn't exchange phone numbers now. And you telling her that y'all serious because now she looking at me like that. Now I do agree the fact like I ain't gotta go looking for nothing as far as what my wife do, but you not finna be hanging. My wife ain't finna just be hanging around no hoes no way. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't agree with what they doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she ain't got no friends that ain't no hoes, but it's a difference between having a friend that's one and hanging around them. That's a big difference. See, that's what we fail to realize. We think just because I got a friend who live in a different lifestyle, yeah, that's cool, but we ain't hanging like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hanging like that. So as far as what she doing, you tripping. You don't know the situation. First of all, mind your business. You know what I'm saying? They ain't introduced themselves as exclusive. Mind your business. And then if I was the man, I would go back and tell her, you know, I holler at them, but it ain't finna be like she finna think about, hey, bro, don't be bringing her around my woman.
Yeah.
And expect them to be friends.
But that's the thing, and not to cut you off. And when he was reading the letter, he didn't bring him around. She being nosy.
Yeah, but she said she met him one time.
Okay.
He did say he met her one time, and that's why I say.
No, she met his girl. She didn't meet. Right. So what I'm saying is she saw some stuff going on. It wasn't like he brought another chick around them.
No, I'm not talking about the other chick. I'm talking about don't be bringing your main around.
Oh, you saying so if you cheat, don't bring the main around.
Don't bring your main. Don't bring no main around. Introduce her to me like me and you friends.
Yeah, no, I follow you.
And you got somebody you consider your main chick, and you bringing her around my wife, and you want them to be friends. That's why you bringing her around.
Yeah.
Just come on, you know what I'm saying? Don't bring her around, and then you out here cheating too.
No, I follow you now.
If you in the streets, if you want to operate on that fashion, just look at the old mob movies. They wives hung around their wives, their girlfriends hung around their girlfriends.
And that's where you got to keep that separate, man. I tell people all the time, man, just don't bring her around until you're serious, bro. Don't bring her around unless you're serious. And if you're serious, then you
But see, that's where the conversation steer away a little bit because we're men. So we all know that. You married.
Yeah.
And so we're men. If, for example, ain't no way I ever pull up on Richard and his wife and I got a side piece with him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because we men.
But I'm going to tell you this, though. I honor what he said, right? She'll never say nothing. We'll laugh at it.
Exactly.
Because you know why? Guess what? Her eyes is on her own paper, which is me.
Yep.
If I ain't showing them flaws, why am I worried about what the next people got?
For sure.
That's what I say people get stuck in life at where they're at because they worry about everything that doesn't make them nothing.
Yeah.
And you know what? And based off what she said, I would have taken that same approach. Like, if I tell you I ain't worried about it. Now, this is my friend you're talking about. So I know a little bit more about him than you do. If you upset with me because I ain't mad at him about that, and you know this my friend, I'm like, what the hell wrong with you? Was you jealous? You wish it was you or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, let it go. I'm telling you it's nothing. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? Miles, because she gonna let it go anyway. She's gonna be like, you know, that's your friend. Yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend, not yours. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it.
But then it's also like you said, though. I got homies that, you know, live that life. But okay, I might see them once, twice a year.
Yeah.
That don't mean we kicking it on, you know, on a heavy level.
Yeah.
But that's still my homie. I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna just completely cut you off because I don't agree with it. But that's your life. That's what you do.
And see, mine's totally different. Because they tell you, with me, I say, man, until they marry him, man, I don't care what they do. They don't. Hey, and this another thing, right? Watch this. And if I see they girl with another dude,
they ain't got
nothing to do with me.
Listen,
where that stick at? I'm gonna be out there like,
ain't got nothing because you ain't set claim to her. So what can I get? Unless I know it's serious. If I know you telling me, and if it's your friend, you know. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If it's my friend, I know, man, he's serious about this. Now, if I see you out there, I'm gonna walk up on him. Be like, hey, how you doing? What's your name, sir? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna front her off.
Yeah. But sometimes, even in that situation, that could backfire on you because you go tell your homie that you saw his old lady with another man, and she go spin the story depending upon how he spent upon her.
Right.
And it turned y'all friendship into World War III because he think you trying to intertwine within a situation.
But you know what? That really ain't your friend.
I know.
That's how you gotta know. You gotta know the character of people that you call your friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact, if I told one of mine that they know, because I'm not finna bring it to them in a way like, oh, she's sleeping around and she doing it because I ain't see that. I'm just be like, yeah, I seen so and so at so and so. I seen them here, man. They was having a good time there. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, yeah, he might just come out and say, yeah, I know she went there with so I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
He'd be like, when you see her? The other day, man, she told me she was at work. Oh, bro, she was with this other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all coming out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the difference then.
Nah, I respect that.
So I'm never gonna bring it to you in a way where it's gonna be a judgmental upon what you're doing because I don't know the situation. You know what I'm saying? But if it's my friend, I gotta address it one way or the other if y'all say y'all serious. Now, if you ain't serious, like I said, if you ain't serious and it's just one of the girls I know you kick it with or whatever, and y'all ain't serious, man, I ain't got nothing. I don't care what she doing. I don't care what you doing. And you can't get mad at me for looking at that because you ain't set claim to it.
Moolah, last point. What you got? What you got for the lady?
Well, I got a short story, right?
Oh shit.
I got a short story, right? So, because it made me go back to what Rich said about he had to beat somebody up. But anyway, right? I was in the house with one of my guys, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names. And we was playing a game a while ago. We was playing a game, and I guess he go in the bedroom, his wife wanted him. He go in the bedroom, and I hear furniture move, right? Now, I done stopped playing the game now, like, hold on, what's going on? You know, I hear moving, then he come back, sweating, come back, start playing the game. And this girl walked in the kitchen, made us some pancakes.
Made her, you say us.
Made us
Oh,
some
some
pancakes with a big old, and she's like yellow.
Dang.
The big old, you know what I'm saying, black eye. And I'm looking like, I felt real uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't honor that either, right? You know what I'm saying? Never put hands on no woman. But I was like, is she poisonous like you was talking about the drink? I was like, is she finna poison us?
No,
Right, how is she finna make us some pancakes after getting a black eye?
Wow.
So I'm like, drop me off, man, you good? No, you good. Chill, we playing the game. I'm like, I don't know, man. But what I really wanted to say, right, my conscience stayed on it. Like, I remember that for so long.
Yeah.
It's been, and I was like, I think I should have said something, right? Because going back to what you said, I'm like, should I say? And this is my homie. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a man, you know, like, but I done seen a man like whoop niggas because of her. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's strong, like this is his girl. But it's like, should I say something? Should I check, not check him, but you know what I'm saying, check in with him, like, is you okay? Is you know what I'm saying? Because I felt very uncomfortable with that situation. And me and her is cool, and dude passed, but me and her is cool, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like, you know, I supposed to say something.
You didn't even have to say nothing, bro. You know what you should have did?
What?
I'm finna go, bro. That alone would have spoke value. Like, nah, bro, I'm finna go, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could have just left, bro. Because that's uncommon for you to just do, right?
Yeah.
It would be uncommon for you just to leave.
Yeah.
He would have knew then without even talking and waited and waited.
on him.
And distance yourself, man. I would have distanced myself. And he would have had to come to me and he would like, man, bro, what's up, man? But man, bro, you don't do that. Especially, what if she would have stabbed you and I'm there? Look at what situation you put me in.
Yeah.
What if you would have killed her? What if you would have stole or broke her eye socket or she fell and hit her head? Look at what you put me. You don't respect me enough. I don't respect that no way, but you definitely don't do nothing like that while I'm here. Because that could have led a whole different way. She could have called the police over. Called the police. Police could have came and mistake me for you and killed me.
Yeah, it could have been bad.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could have been
But
bad.
even look at this situation. Like my old man, I learned I was the type of kid that if you told me a story, I knew not to go that direction, right? So my old man used to always tell me stories about his buddies and growing up. One of his buddies, granted, he wasn't beating on his wife. They get in an argument. I guess he got caught cheating. She hitting him. He in the bathroom trying to shave and get ready to leave. He just got the shower. She beating on him. He get away from me. He pushes her. Leaves out. He never looked back. She falls. This is a true story. Hit her head on the bathroom, on a tub, and dies.
See?
He's in jail for the rest of his life.
See what I'm saying?
You get what I'm saying? From an incident, like sometimes decisions made in 2 seconds will leave you in jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So it ain't, in the instance of even putting your hands on a woman, that it ain't worth it.
So watch this. That could have been a similar situation. Say she died.
Yeah.
Now you stuck with, do I call the police and tell on my friend? Or do I just accept being accomplished and fighting this case.
Because you accessory
Oh,
before,
I'm telling you.
during,
You see what I'm
and
saying?
after.
I'm telling.
Yeah.
I'm telling everything. I ain't going to jail.
So, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Anybody who
crazy, bro.
You didn't
jeopardize.
expect me
I
enough
would
to
have got
tell.
up. I would have got up and
Yeah.
walked
Yeah.
as soon as I seen
Yeah,
I'm gone. But I understand why you didn't. Though. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
Because you asked that question. I'm glad you're like, yeah, you should have got up.
Yeah, and it's always been on my mind. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, she definitely needs to mind her business right. And I'm like you, man. If a woman, listen, that's their business. You're supposed to be over here. Like it must not be too much going on here where you all over there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So we need to get you back here. And I can't stand a nosy woman. I'm talking about, and that's really what she is. She nosy. Don't worry about what's going on over there. Worry about here. You know what I'm saying? Because Joe, that's first of all is irritating to a man when you thinking about a whole another couple. You know what I'm saying? And ain't got nothing to do with you. That's my friend.
Yep.
If I'm not judging him, you don't judge him. You know what I'm saying? But when it go back down to the girls, though, my girl hang with some hoes. My girl can only get one whole friend.
So you got one and done. That's it.
One, not impossible, huh?
Not possible.
So no possible.
You only can get one whole friend. And that one whole friend, she can't have, like, you can't be coming to our barbecues. That one whole friend just got to be phone call. Hey, friend, I ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going with that, man. I done been there, done that. I'm just keeping 100. Sometimes you got to know your girl, know, like you say, if she naive or she a follower or anything like that we was talking about. Because, Joe, they'll lead them into a stray. I got a friend for you. Why you mad at your, you know what I'm saying, your man? I got a friend for you. They'll keep using that. I'm telling them, come on outside, girl. Fuck them. Fuck them, girl.
But that helps you in the end. Because if you look at the situation is, if a person can be easily persuaded into doing that because they mad at you, they want for you in the end.
Absolutely.
But
So-
let's keep it a buck too though. It is dangerous because you can have whole friends, and I didn't heard stories of women that then they talked about they had friends that was this whole, and they invited them over their house. Oh, girl, come kick it with me here, and they get there and they almost got raped before. You know what I'm saying? They could put you in compromising situations hanging with people like that.
Yeah.
Because they hanging around dudes you finna go buzz down, and you got a few other dudes here, and they think I'm finna buzz down. Like, I ain't know nothing about this. I'm coming kick it with you. But that's the type of stuff that you get.
And sometimes as you grow, you got to let go certain people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't, everybody just can't go. You know what I'm saying? And certain friends, like, I didn't let a lot of friends go. Like, since I left the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole, man, I ain't even deleted numbers yet. It's like about 1,000 numbers that I need to delete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I left a lot of stuff alone because when you grow, you know what I'm saying, mentally, man, you want to be there around, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you want to be there around.
And speaking of that, like just speaking to the young lady, you said this was one girl you seen him with. Like I said, you can't label him a hoe. You can't label him a hoe based off of that. You seen him with one other girl.
Straight up.
That ain't labeled.
That's just considered cheating.
Yeah,
That ain't
no
like,
hoe.
It's so interesting, and I'm so glad you guys, and we're going to close on this, but it's so interesting I love sitting back and listening to all, this is why thinking outside the box is here. So many different perspectives, but it always comes back to one main thing. And I'll say this to her. We do live in a society where it can be looked at as a double standard, where a woman can question a man from having integrity for not standing for this, but standing for that, right? Listen, we all men, we all at some point in life has dealt with a homie or a friend that has dealt with some infidelity issues, right? If you want to say that a man who will accept that from his friend but won't accept beating on her or not taking care of his kids, then okay. But I still fully believe that a man can have integrity but still let his friend deal with his infidelity issues. Not saying this infidelity is right or wrong. Not saying beating is right or wrong. I'm just saying, for men, it is looked at differently for us. We do value not putting your hands on a woman and taking care of your kids. I would not hang around nobody who beats on women and not take care of their kids. That's two things I don't stand for, right? I don't stand for cheating as well, but it does fits into the category that men are more acceptable because it's like, man, okay, what you on, G? Like, let me talk to you. What, you know, and women will look at that as like, oh, well, if you will accept that, then what about you? I do agree. You should mind your business about that. That's their relationship. That's their situation. You know, focus on your man. You know, but I do agree with him. You can't be married, bro, and I know your wife, and I know that you cheating on your wife. You see what I'm saying? That part's hit different for me. If you got a girlfriend or whatever, oh, G, you tripping, G. What,
But I'm,
you know
but,
what I'm saying?
hold on, but listen, we can't beat that man up. I'm hanging with a married man, first of all. This is my guy, right? I'm gonna get myself together. It's just taking a minute, right? Like, we gotta give people some time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna disown a friend because he trying to find himself.
No, but what he's saying is though, but don't bring nobody around like you. Okay, it's cool, and this is the bottom line. Like, if it's my friend, right? So don't make your woman my wife's friend if you plan on cheating on her, because now she's obligated. She feels obligated to expose you because you brought her around and made them friends.
But I brought her around when my thoughts was, I won't.
Don't do it. Don't. I'm gonna tell
I gotta have my mind made up to bring her around
Listen,
the barbecue.
You can bring her around, but don't try to tell her, hey, bro, I want you. Listen, you know how it be. Hey, bro, y'all need to kick it.
Oh,
you know
I'm not gonna say that.
Y'all need to kick it, and you making my woman feel like this her friend now. And you think, now I may not say nothing, but I'm gonna tell you. And you know she gonna tell him.
What I'm saying is, at the moment, I feel like she is the one.
At the moment.
At the moment, yeah. That's why I bring her over there. But now, I don't think that way.
Here's the challenging part about all of this, though. You married, right? So everybody pretty much sitting here talking from a marriage standpoint. They not married. They in the dating stage,
right?
So in they dating stage, stay in your lane.
Oh, that's me. Yeah,
yes. But so we keep going around saying I'm married. We understand that,
right?
From a married perspective, we understand how that goes.
Right.
They're not married. They dating. So the advice to you is, if you want to get to the marriage stage, mind your goddamn business and work on a relationship with your man.
Even if you don't get to that damn stage, mind your goddamn business.
There you go. That's the general consumption of advice we have for you, sweetheart, is to mind your damn business.
Because I tell them that, bro, until you marry, you open season, you know, unless, you know.
We hope that we helped, man. I know it was a lot, but I'm pretty sure you're going to give your feedback and we're going to share your feedback about this. I mean, this happens more often. This happens a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I really do think people should mind their business, but I do agree with everybody here that, you know, you shouldn't be moving a certain way if you introduce your partner to your friend's partner. Like that it becomes cloudy. Listen, man, this was an amazing show. I can't even explain how I feel knowing that we got you guys here, man, and that y'all are part of the family now. You know, one more time, hand clap for these brothers, man.
Great kickoff.
Great kickoff to the year. One more time, Rich, where can they find you, bro?
Find me at my personal page, same old 20, SAMEOLE, spell out 20, TWENTY. My brand page, which is Courtesy of DBR on Instagram and Courtesy of DBR on Facebook. I don't really be on Facebook like that. To be honest, I halfway don't know how to use Facebook, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Appreciate you coming, bro.
I appreciate you having me.
Raj, where you at, man?
Facebook, Roger Wayne Sanders. Don't put no D in my name. Take the D out, ladies, and keep it. But listen, Roger Wayne Sanders on Facebook. Instagram is _Roger Sanders, and also my website, rogersanders.info.
There it is. Moolah, where you at?
MoolahMonster.com. Check me out, man. Get some of the best streetwear. And happy birthday to Cuzzo.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say the age, but 40-something.
Yeah,
40-something. Yeah, happy birthday. And grand opening Tuesday. We're gonna be there.
Oh, yeah.
Shrimp Chicken Spot. Y'all check us out.
There it is. D Jenkins, where you at, man?
At D Jenkins _25, man. Get in tune. D Jenkins on all streaming platforms, man. Shout out.
Indeed. I'm the Voice of Vibes, RMF on IG. Reggie moving forward on Facebook. Look, man, we just getting started, man. We started the year off with a bang with them.
That's right.
Oh my God, you can only imagine how the rest of the year about to go. You feel me? So many events coming up, man. We got planned out for this year. Bros, y'all welcome to anything we have. So be looking out for messages like, man, we doing this. Pull up, you know what I'm saying? So you'll get in tune. 312 Awards is coming in March. We're going to be seeing y'all there. And we're going to bring in the trophy right back here.
There it
You
is.
feel me? With that, listen, we will see y'all next time, man. Stay warm out there, Chicago. It's cold.
Windy City.
It's cold out there, man. All right. Be careful. Love on each other. Love God. And with that, we are
Thinking outside the box.
All right.
See things that come to head, time out for scared, you scared, reroute today. And follow us down Courage Lane. They cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefing on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage. Not intoxicating.
Camped out at home for COVID? Join us, Indie TV, where you will see the talk shows, movies, drama, action, and comedy. Be the first and see it first. Sign up now for free at Indie TV.